Today on Oaks TV, we explore a mental health issue that's preventing young people from finding their voices. And we introduce you to a student who is finding her voice, one spin at a time. Oaks TV is about to begin. Good morning, I'm Rachel Rodriguez and welcome to this special FSPA edition of Oaks TV. Today is April 5th, 2023, and we're coming to you from our very own city, Homestead, Florida. Homestead became a city in 1913. It started as a farming town known for its fields of fruits and vegetables. It is also known for its modern cybrarium, the first cyber and electronic library of its kind in South Florida. Our team is out and about today to show you just how young voices are forming an important part of society. To start our show, we explore a serious mental health problem that's keeping some students silent. Kevin Urquia has the story.
While most middle school students are looking for ways to express themselves, some are having a hard time finding their voices, sometimes even literally.
Selective mutism is an anxiety disorder in where a person has a hard time speaking. Specifically, these cases can happen in social settings where there are large groups. It can even happen in a situation where the individual doesn't feel comfortable or is speaking to someone that they don't really know. Students challenged with selective mutism because they have been isolated for several months by themselves, whether in a room or at home, not having any interactions. And so students have found it difficult to speak, to interact, to make connections, to form relationships, because everyone all of a sudden seemed like a stranger. It seemed like they no longer knew anyone, and or it became very difficult to speak their mind.
Selective mutism is a rare mental health disease that affects about 1% of children. This means that one child in about every 5 classrooms will suffer from some form of disease. Also, girls are twice as likely to have selective mutism than boys, especially when mutism is combined with a social anxiety. Such is the case for Alexis Weary.
It is difficult for me to speak in front of others because I feel as if they're going to make fun of me and I'm just not comfortable around speaking.
After much work though, Alexis was able to begin to overcome her selective mutism and even take her voice to new heights.
In the drama class, there are many chances for her to try and try again. All the classmates are very supportive because that's what we do. We are a troop and we support each other. And this is giving opportunities and try to find your voice. This is something that you like, then you have to try.
Just because you don't.
While the road ahead is difficult for anyone with mutism, a combination of support and dedication might just be the key to unlock these students' voices. For Oaks TV, I'm Kevin Urquia reporting.
Thanks, Kevin. One great thing about Homestead is its beautiful weather. To tell us more about what the conditions for the rest of the week will be like, let's send it off to Pearly Miranda.
Good morning. I'm Pearly Miranda with your weather forecast. Homestead is starting out the day with partly cloudy skies and temperatures in the mid-70s. As we move into the afternoon, we can expect temperatures to climb into the low 80s with a chance of isolated thunderstorms. Looking ahead to the rest of the week, we can expect similar weather with temperatures remaining in the 80s and some thunderstorms. As the holiday weekend gets nearer, a cold front is expected, so you may need to wear a light sweater if you're hunting for eggs this Easter. Young journalists looking to find their voices at FSPA convention next week in Orlando, Florida will want to be prepared for some warm and humid weather. High temperatures are expected to be in the mid to upper 80s throughout the week, with a chance of afternoon showers or thunderstorms. Let's look at our daily forecast. Thursday, April 13th is competition day, and we can expect partly cloudy skies, a high temperature of around 88 degrees, and a 40% chance of rain in the afternoon. Friday, April 14th will be a great day to attend sessions, and temperatures will be slightly cooler with a high around 84 and a low around 66 degrees. We can also expect a 50% chance of scattered showers throughout the day. Overall, it looks like a warm and humid week in Orlando, so it won't be much different than Homestead. Back to you, Rachel.
Looks like it will be a mostly sunny week for everyone here at home. As we gear up to head to Orlando for the FSPA convention, coming up on Oaks TV, we meet a middle school student who is learning to use her voice on stage. We will be back after this quick break.
"37% of teens experience cyberbullying from online social media platforms. I'm beautiful. I feel great about myself. I'm smart, and I have a beautiful smile. Don't let social media drown you out. Use your voice."
When people think of young voices, they may think of kids speaking or even singing. But one Somerset Oak student is working on both her voice and physical skill at once. Soraya Johnson takes us there.
Dancing across the stage has always been Alyssa Rodriguez's favorite form of self-expression, but behind each pirouette are difficulties that the audience doesn't always see.
I have partial dyslexia, and sometimes it's hard for me to read and to write. For example, in class, I don't really like to raise my hands because I feel like I'm going to get the answer wrong.
Dyslexia is a common learning disorder that can make it hard for students to acquire reading, writing, and spelling skills. Common letters like B and D can easily get mixed up and cause roadblocks in learning. But Alyssa has not allowed her disabilities to get in the way of finding her voice.
At the age of 3, her mother and I decided to put her in dance. And the years of dancing and performing have helped her blossom. It has broken barriers of her shyness.
And with the support of her teachers and that of her family, Alyssa has taken this hobby and turned it into a passion.
Yes, I am aware of Alyssa's disability. I noticed in a group setting where maybe in the beginning she's not really grasping it as quickly, taking time, going over reiteration, practice, and then I've seen through that repetition and that constant, repeating and just showing and reacting and demonstrating that she's learned and developed through that consistency.
We bond a lot, and we always talk to each other, not only about dancing, but also about our outside problems, so they're really helpful in all of that stuff. She's a really good friend, she has a really good heart, and like I said before, she's really easy to talk to.
Ultimately, Alyssa hopes she can take her passion and make it last a lifetime.
Dance has helped me come out my shell because it just, instead of me having to talk, I could just do it by something that I love and doing it by the movement of my body. And it has taught me a lot of stuff. I love dance so much that I would like to be a dance teacher.
Alyssa's love of dance will continue to serve as her motivation to express herself. For Oaks TV, I'm Soraya Johnson, reporting.
Thanks, Soraya. Well, in just a couple of days, our team will be traveling to Orlando for the FSPA convention, where we hope the stars will align for a great learning experience. That's all for our show today. We'll see you next time on Oaks TV.